Hello and welcome back to Phantasy Star Online Episode 3, where today we are gonna go do battle with the final boss of the Arcs campaign. We finally located the Great Shadow. Now if we can successfully take this thing called the Germ, we'll surely be able to topple the oppressive principal government. Then Regol and Pioneer 2 will find true peace at last. You're very optimistic in thinking that it'll be as instant as that. Yeah. What are the rules? Time pressure, minimum roll 3, character HP high. Neat. Though only phase time pressure, not battle duration. And we're against Castor to go with Pollux in the Hunters campaign. I have my doubts that this deck will actually be good for this, but I don't really know what I would do to make it better. The Germ is the true source of card technology. We were previously only able to capture or acquire a small sample, but if we can take control of the entire supply, we should be able to use it to rematerialize pretty much anything. Furthermore, the materialization will last a lot longer. Finally, my daughter will... I thought we were destroying it. We had... Hey, look, it's Olga Flo. Hey, look, it's Dark Falls. Just like it did with Pioneer 1. Yeah, we are listening to Heathcliff Flowen. And Red Ring Rico is also here. Their souls trapped within these two creatures were still, I guess, awake and able to sense things. Yeah, probably. So yeah, we just got an explanation of why you can fight Dark Falls and Olga Flow multiple times in episodes 1 and 2. As well as the fact that, well, A, that it's also canon that they get stronger with every new difficulty. And B, that they aren't around in this. And now we get to fight Castor. I remember her being very, very difficult. And yet also not as difficult as what comes next if we have met the requirements. And we've got a slime, we keep it.
Start dice. Set.
Okay. Also, we still get this lovely music. Seriously, I adore this theme. Let's put you there.
Action. Draw.
Oh, that's right. She's got steady damage. And it, like, gets one higher every round, doesn't it? Hence the mod, but she's also, like, super dangerous.
Defense.
Yeah, doing 6. Oh, and random AP prime, I guess that is. Who do I want to take less damage? I guess let's try and keep our slime alive. Our slime's dead. Ow!
Change dice.
That's rude.
Set.
Well, pan arms is better than nothing. It'll at least keep Endu from taking 13 damage.
Action. Draw.
Like, really, what do you have going on? Carnage uninclined. Oh. Haste, okay. Oh, wait, what? Only one? It doesn't speed up? That's not very helpful.
Change.
Not against this overwhelming force that we're dealing with. Camera, please.
Defense.
If I do TP defense, would that even help? I think the random AP would still go through. Whatever, let's try it. It's better than nothing. Oh, good, only 1 AP. It's still dead. I think we've lost here.
Dice. Set.
And I think we've lost partially because of the insanely strong cards she's started with. But hey, if Endu's here, she can't use that same card on him without moving, but she's got haste, so she moves for free. Ooh, another slime. As long as she doesn't do any more damage to Endu, we can still win. I do not have high hopes. Hello.
Defense.
We lose. Yeah, this is a hard fight. I don't remember the strategy for this at all. I did remember that it is incredibly difficult, but... I mean, my best guess is guard creatures are the secret. But even that's not a good secret. Because her Carnage uninclined makes it so that when she kills a thing, it takes... the person who said it takes 1 damage, and that is on top of the unfilial. So yeah. Back in a flash as I get back into my file. Okay, so I think I remember what my strategy was for this fight. It works best with Rufina, but we're not using her because she doesn't get special cutscenes. We're using Endu, and we're going to make a new deck for it. So if memory serves, the strategy I used was to only have guard creatures. All other creatures are just going to get absolutely murdered by Castor. So guard creatures are the only things we can count on. They're the only things that'll ever stick around. Well, the only things that'll do anything useful by being placed down, really. So, guard creatures. We've got 7 of them. That's not as many as I would like, but it's something. Let's... I doubt slimes would be good enough, but we'll use them as well. They're... Actually, no, Merlins. It's harder to get multiple out at once, but they'll do more damage because we are fighting story characters. Yeah. This isn't going to go well. But we can try. We definitely want guards. Seriously, have we not gotten an extra reduction? Get dodges. TP defense, I doubt is going to actually do anything, so we're not going to bring it. Ooh, survival. What's survival do again? If the character with this card has 4 or more HP at the time of defense, card completely blocks the opponent's attack. Okay, so that can save a creature. And a half attack would also not work here, would it? Yeah, SC block. That's a shame. It would be real nice if it worked. But yeah, guard creatures and then as many action cards as you can squeeze in. Which is why Rufina does so well here. I wish we had better action cards, though. Like some unit blows would be nice. You know what? One of those is fine. None of these is really going to help us that much. I guess skip move could keep her from doing anything truly terrible to us, but let's just do a couple of those. Feel like that's about as good as we can hope for. By the way, this deck absolutely does not work against the true final boss, at least not well. Which is real unfortunate, because if memory serves, they are a back-to-back thing, like the battles in the morgue. Ooh, this is going to be hard. We need to hope she doesn't get her really good cards early on this time. The fact that she was able to just destroy us in 3 rounds. Yeah, I can't have that. And I get to mash through a cutscene because there's no button I can press that makes it go faster. Well, I guess pressing B makes the text go slightly faster. But there's no button to... Oh, wait, no. The start button skips it. Never mind. Hello again, Castor. Can you not absolutely ruin me this time? So I think even if I roll enough to set creatures in the beginning, unless it's guard creatures, which, I mean, it probably would be considering the weight of our deck, I think we focus on getting out of range of that big laser first anyway. And you know what? This is fine. It's not amazing, but it'll do.
Start dice. Set.
I'm pretty sure I've only fought this boss like twice ever. Now, I don't remember what the exact range of the big laser was, but I'm going to hope that that barble's outside of it, and therefore that Endu is outside of it, because otherwise... Well, actually, it doesn't matter as long as it only hits one of them. And with the barble being a guard creature, it will only hit one of them. But still, that's a lot of HP to work through, and Endu is not up to the task by himself. Not if she's going to keep using action cards. Oh.
Defense.
That's rude, and I don't like it.
Change dice.
At least it's not the big laser.
Set.
Now everyone's rolling sixes. That helps her, too. Yeah, Endu's really gonna need to also have some support from creatures that can do damage if we're to actually get through all of this. Especially if she's got that going on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was guard creatures and Rufina using 1,000,000 action cards that got me through this.
Change.
At least one of the times. No idea what I did the other time. How are you murdering me today? I can't save it. Yeah, we gotta kill her before she kills 4 more guard creatures. I don't know that we can. Getting this thing up here so that we can start hopefully using it to check for defense after this. Of course, it has to survive for that. Please don't do anything awful.
Defense.
Well, it's surviving 1 round.
Change dice.
So Endu's gonna get to put some actual damage on her. Not much, but some. Ooh. Maybe not. But man, it's gonna take forever for this Merlin to actually get up. Whatever.
Action.
Endu, do a thing.
Defense.
Hey, 1 damage. We're getting there. She's only gonna have 40 HP left on her turn. Ugh. Ooh, split. That's good. Ooh, especially if the Dice Fever's still out.
Change.
What is she doing, and why is it terrible?
Defense.
Okay, you know what? We're gonna make sure the Merlin doesn't get murdered. We need the Merlin. The Merlin is our friend. The Merlin lives. Please tell me Dice Fever is still in effect for just this round. I only need it this round.
Set.
Yes. As much as I want to set the pan arms, I'm not going to.
Action.
Okay. So, Endu might as well use something. And then Merlin is going to use this split and hopefully do +6 with SC Slayer. Nice. Please tell me that killed a good card. Also, let me do that again, please. If I can do that 2 more times, we have a chance at this.
Change.
We're almost halfway there. Don't do anything terrible.
Defense.
No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Change. Dice.
Let me put out my pan arms.
Set.
That's not good enough. I'll live with a barble. I really wish I didn't have to, though. We're gonna move Endu there so that maybe she has to... it doesn't matter if she has to move. She has haste. I'm pretty sure we've lost this one. We need AP silences. That's what we need. Go, Volmers. And heavy blows. She's got 6 AP, and that's a lot.
Defense.
Hey, the Barble lives a turn.
Change. Dice.
And since Dice Fever's up, we're going to roll a 6.
Set.
Or a 5. She killed the dice +1, really? Well, we've got a chance at bringing this Merlin forward, but I might need to... Or no, because even if I do move this thing, she can still just move one over and hit them both, so it doesn't even matter.
Action.
Let's try and get 3 damage on.
Defense.
Nope, just 1.
Draw.
This boss, I'm not a fan. It's too hard. Ooh, another split, and we've got a Merlin to use it.
Change.
Don't kill my Merlin.
Defense.
She's gonna kill my Merlin. She's gonna roll a 5, and my Merlin's gonna be dead. Rude.
Change. Dice. Set.
Oh, I'm gonna straight up lose if I don't set this pan arms. And I'm gonna set it way over here so that if it survives long enough for us to get another Merlin out, she won't be able to hit them both.
Action.
Oh boy, time to try and put 3 more damage on.
Defense.
Nope, just 1.
Draw.
Oh, we got survival. That can definitely keep our pan arms alive for 1 round. Or a Merlin.
Defense.
Dang it. Why couldn't I have guard? Still better to keep the pan arms alive. Because otherwise we're not going to be.
Change. Dice. Set.
So part of why we're losing this time is we have not been getting our defense cards.
Action. Defense.
Meanwhile, she's had a defense card like every round.
Draw.
Please give me guard. That's not guard.
Change. Defense.
I can't save that. Well, dang it. We did get closer that time. But I think we're going to need to try again here. Cool, stuff I won't use. Yeah, I get it. Back in a flash while I load my file again. Okay, we're back. I'm just gonna take another once-over look at this deck. Is there anything I can do to improve it? Other than maybe include some AP silencers. Yeah, we can get rid of Assault and put in its place Heavy Blow. That's something. It's not much, but it's something. And we did have 3 guards and 3 dodges. Would Companion? It would. Yeah, let's actually include that. Beyond there, TP defense would actually still be good because she does not have 6 TP. And now we need to get rid of some stuff. The dice plus 1s, yeah, we can live without. And the dub chick, I don't think would... Yeah, its HP is only 5. It's basically never going to survive without an action card. I mean, the same's true of Pan Arms, but at least Pan Arms is going to stick around more, maybe? Maybe? I feel like Pan Arms is the better guard creature in these, or for this battle at least. Yeah. Okay. So let's try it with this. Hopefully it'll work. It probably won't, but a man can dream. Actually, as far as damage is concerned, Merlins are the MVPs for both this and the true final boss. So having Merlins in the deck is good. Full stop. It's just a matter of whether we can even get to the final boss and whether the rest of the deck will work against it. All right, trying this again. Hopefully this time it'll work. We need our cards to line up in a good way, and her cards to not. Like, we are still very reliant on luck to win this, and I don't like it. Well, she's going first. Which means she takes 1 point of free damage because she doesn't really set things. And she can't attack us on round 1. And we can probably do better than this. Got survival. It's not nothing.
Start.
Yep, we just got 1 free damage because she went first.
Change dice. Set.
Would have liked to roll more than a 4. I have to set something. If I don't, Endu's just gonna die. Survival's,
Action.
I'd argue, better on the Barbel than on a Panarms. Not by much. I mean, I guess on the Panarms it gives them a chance to have more activations of weak hit block. But there's also the fact that if I set the Panarms, I couldn't have done anything else. And now she's going to shoot us with random AP. And thus, it's survival or no more Barbel. And it's dice roll times 1.5. That is gross.
Change dice. Set.
Oh, we've got a Merlin, but we can't set it because she'll just ruin it. We gotta wait. Endu's going up there. Barbel's going next to him.
Action.
And no, we won't use an... Yes, we will.
Defense.
Cool, no damage.
Draw.
Once we can get Endu to the side of her, then we can safely put down a Merlin. Safely-ish.
Change.
And we're going to want a Panarms all the way in the left row, because that way she cannot hit both Endu and the Panarms at once.
Defense.
Okay, goodbye, Barbel.
Change dice. Set.
I mean, that's all there is to it. We need to make sure she can't hit both the Panarms and the Merlin at the same time. So if the Panarm is summoned here and the Merlin summoned there, then we're fine. But I think we're going to go Panarms here because of where she is right now. And then Endu go there. Oh, but then the Panarms isn't out of the way enough.
Action.
There's no good choice here.
Defense.
But as long as she doesn't have the random AP card, then we can make our Panarms survive 1 round using Guard.
Change.
So we've got the defense cards to potentially keep this Panarms around for 2 rounds.
Defense.
Yeah, we got 2 rounds out of this Panarms. We're going to guard this one. No damage for Panarms.
Change dice. Set.
Merlin's coming out, and it's going to go there. And then it's going to move forward 2, because then she can't hit it with her Mega Cannon.
Action. Draw.
At least not without moving. So she is just going to try and hurt Endu, and we are cool with that. Especially if she also sets a Dice Fever.
Change.
If she sets a Dice Fever, then our our Spirit Blows are gonna get, or Split Blows are gonna get real strong. And this is gonna keep the Panarms from taking any damage again. Excellent. We need more defense cards. We need them badly.
Change. Dice. Set. Move.
Okay, Merlin, you're coming in.
Action.
And we get to start actually doing some damage. I would have loved to have a Dice Fever for this, but we'll take it as is. It's gonna do something. And hey, Endu's doing 1 damage. Only issue is her every turn taking damage thing does stop when she hits 10 HP. So after that, we got to do it all by ourselves. Hopefully we got rid of something that she liked. Ooh, a TP defense. What's her TP? Oh no, it is 6. TP defense is utterly worthless. Cool. But we do have Heavy Blow. So we can at least reduce her AP for next round. I don't think we've got anything. Yeah, we don't have anything that'll guaranteed save a Panarms. Thanks for the Dice Fever. That'll make the next Spirit Blow way stronger.
Defense.
Ooh. Panarms gets to live. Okay, what are you doing to my Panarms? Panarms does not get to live.
Change.
Why does Panarms not get to live? What effect did you just roll for?
Set.
I can't set another Merlin right now.
Move. Action.
Okay, Slash can go into Split. Hello? There we go. Let's Heavy Blow with you. If I had rolled a 6, that would be great, but we can't right now because Dice Fever.
Defense.
Okay, Heavy Blow's going through. She's getting the AP silence and a damage. It's not nothing. She's still going to hit us really hard, and I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. Do lots of damage, Merlin. Lots. That's good. That's real good.
Draw.
If only we could do that one more time. But we don't have any more Split Blows. So Endu's going to take some unmodified damage here because we can't defend against it. And we don't have a guard creature. There's another Dice Fever.
Defense.
Hey, you know what? Endu's taking no damage. And that is thanks to the AP silence.
Dice. Set.
All right, we got to go with the Barbel. We're going to put it way over here so she can't hit both it and the Merlin. Because as soon as she can hit both of them, she will murder our Merlin.
Action.
And I can't have that. So Endu, you're going to just slap her, and Merlin, you're going to use attack. It's not going to boost the damage more than 1, but at least it'll boost the damage by 1. And I believe we are turning off her steady damage. We are. But she might die next round anyway. Let's get rid of this Merlin in hopes we can get something that can keep us alive. Ooh, companion. All right, so if she uses the thing that's guaranteed going to kill the Barbel, we can make her take that damage back. And that would be a win for us. Or maybe we just can't use companion on this. Why not? Well, whatever. Maybe the Barbel will live. The fact that Endu showed up tells me it won't. Does that just kill things? I feel like that just kills things.
Change dice. Set.
I can't set this Merlin. That doesn't help me at all. But if Endu gets any damage through, I think we still win. Actually, even if he doesn't. As long as she doesn't block both of these, we win. If she's only got one defense card. Please don't have any more defense cards. Please. We win. Excellent. All right. That's cast her down. And we got a B. Now, do we fight the true final boss now, or do we have to go all the way through another story to get it? It's looking like maybe we have to go through another entire story to get it. Oh no, we get it now. Okay, this'll be hard. This'll be very hard. Our deck is not very suited to this boss. But behold, the great shadow, Amplum Umbra. Or Amplum Umbra, depending on what you believe. It's another one of those things that gets translated in two different ways in a variety of sources in this game. Well, we got a Merlin. That's good. This thing gets to break the rules. And that is one thing I absolutely did not want to see.
Change dice.
But it's fine. It's got a long ways to go to get to us.
Set.
But yeah, Amplum Umbra, or Amplum Umbra. I'm going to call it Amplum Umbra because that's what it is, dang it. It's a thing. It's got a lot of things going on. I actually need to not move. Okay, yep. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's... No, not during the action phase. We need to actually attack. I can't afford to let the attack not go through. Yeah, for one, it's got a lot of HP. 60. And it can recover 20 of that. Or maybe it was 30. Under certain conditions. Those conditions, if you get it under 20 HP, I think. So you got to do the rest of the damage all in one turn. Can I please? Oh, no. No, no, no. That is possibly the worst thing it could have set. Okay, we gotta keep Endu's HP up. That's all there is to it. Endu needs to survive. But yeah, it's allowed to break the rules in that it can set more than 8 points worth of creatures. Yes, it's a big, dirty cheater. And I hate it. And Flatland means that no matter the cost, it's allowed to set its creatures wherever it pleases on the map. I don't need to move anything, so we can look at this now. Okay, so if it's got 5 or less HP, it recovers to 30. So you have to do the last 5 all in one go. Can summon up to 4 field characters without the 8 action point total cost limitation. And it's got built-in rampage on everything. Not that that matters against us. It's really annoying to deal with as hunters, though.
Defense.
Oh, no. Bye, Merlin.
Draw.
But yeah, I'm glad it doesn't have a dice bonus right now because most of its deck is 7 cost creatures. Which on the one hand, it's really cool getting to see them all.
Defense.
On the other hand, I absolutely hate seeing them on the other side of the field. especially when it's multiple at a time. Hey, look, it's just an amalgam of all the bosses from episodes 1 and 2, as well as a few non-boss creatures and a big old telephone pole.
Set.
Well, we got a pan arms. I don't need a pan arms right now. Is this flatland gone? How long is this? Oh no, I can't replace that.
Action.
If I had a dice +1, I could replace it, but that would let it bring out all of the 7-cost creatures.
Defense.
I don't want that. I don't want any bit of that. I think I saw a Gnar Lily in there. Yeah.
Draw.
Okay, well, we don't need 2 pan arms right now. TP defense isn't going to help us unless it brings out some specific creatures.
Change.
Companion apparently also doesn't help, but it's not really something I want to get rid of right this moment. Okay, if memory serves, this just cuts everything's HP in half, including its own creatures. If only it had creatures. Okay, that was not in half. Is it a down to 1 thing? I don't even remember.
Change. Dice.
All I know is it's much better when it uses Meteor when it has creatures set. Still no reason for me to put out that pan arms yet.
Action.
So Barble, you'll get to just smack it, and Endu will heavy blow it.
Defense.
Cool, it's got nothing to defend with. But we've still got a lot of HP to work through. Too much.
Draw.
We actually need things that can do damage. We need another Merlin. Companion, I don't think is actually going to help us. Yeah. And of course we get a Barble. I need a Merlin. Hey, at least it's... I'm pretty sure Baron's might be... Well, no, it's also got Gigu's, I think. Well, we can keep this Barble alive one more round. Yeah, it doesn't have many things it can summon until it gets a dice bonus.
Change.
But if it does get a dice bonus, then, oh man, it's gonna open the floodgates.
Set.
And I don't want the floodgates open.
Action.
Barble first. Endu does more.
Defense.
Does this thing just not have defense cards? I'm cool with it if it doesn't, but... Yeah, you can see Derole and a dragon in there. There's a Pofuli slime, some kind of Booma. Let's actually get rid of that and then take a look. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of stuff in there.
Change.
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't have enough non-guard creatures.
Defense.
Cool, another meteor shower. That's going to do literally nothing.
Change. Dice.
Hey man, if I can keep this thing from getting a dice bonus until
Set.
we get it down to below, or not below 5, but down to near 5, that would be fantastic. Barble gets to do that. Endu gets to do this.
Defense.
But also, it would really make for not the most exciting viewing experience, I am well aware. But I'm not going to just let this thing get dice bonuses if I can avoid it. There's a Del Saber in there, and a Chaos Bringer.
Draw.
Okay. I think we can get rid of survival. 2 split boosts, that is good. Yeah, this thing must be really holding on to its 7-cost creatures or something. Gotta keep that Barble alive. Don't want it getting any dice bonuses. I know it's still got to kill a few more things before it can even get one, but I don't want it getting one. As soon as that thing starts rolling 7s, we're going to get just swamped with huge things, and it can set them anywhere on the map, including right next to me. The one saving grace usually is that it doesn't have flatland, so it has to set them way in the back, and it takes them a few rounds to get to us.
Action.
But with flatland out, we don't have that protection.
Defense.
And I think that might be part of why it's not setting a dice +1 or anything. It doesn't want to kill its flatland. Good job, Barble. You did it. I need to save my last split boost for when it's at super low health, though. Because again, we gotta not get it to 5 or below unless that very round we are also going to kill it.
Defense.
Because if this thing recovers up to 30 HP, then that's a whole lot more you gotta work through. I don't want that.
Change. Dice.
Please give me a Merlin in place of that guard I just used. Yes! I am pleased by this.
Action.
And the Merlin gets to attack.
Defense.
Would have loved if we rolled a 6. Oh no. Would have really loved if we rolled a 6. But hey, at least we still killed a card. Don't know what it was, but it's dead. Don't need 2 Pan Armses. Pan's arm.
Change.
I don't know. Still got nothing to set.
Defense.
Okay, our Barble is dying, but we can at least save our Merlin 2 damage.
Change.
I still love this music, by the way.
Set.
Now that's what we like to see. I would have liked to see a 7, but if we can see a 7, so can it. I don't want that. So Pan Arms will just go back here.
Move. Action.
As much as I'd love to use a split blow right now, we are better served by just having a defense check. Split boost, I mean, not split blow. This goes so much faster when we have a creature that actually does damage. And kills its cards. No telling what we killed, but we can always hope it was something good.
Change.
Oh, it's got a 5 cost. And a mean one at that. I mean, at least this part's not mean. It's not doing anything to our Pan Arms. In fact, as long as it doesn't use action cards, we can just leave it be.
Change. Dice.
Yeah, that Chaos Bringer is a non-threat since we have Pan Arms.
Move. Action.
So, Pan Arms, check for defense. Endu. I guess hit both things. And then Merlin, do damage.
Defense.
No defense. So I'm going to have to actually start doing math to make sure that we don't go to 5 or lower. Well, dang it.
Draw.
Don't need that barbel right now. Another Merlin is nice, but I don't get to break the rules in this quest. But that's good for when our Merlin dies, because it will die at some point. Oh, you're trying to hit the pan arms directly, are you?
Defense.
Hey man, as long as you don't touch my Merlin, I'm cool with it. Okay. I guess we keep the pan arms alive so that the bringer isn't a threat. Because the Merlin's not going to die from this.
Change. Dice. Set. Move.
Also, unless you get completely unlucky with Umbra's dice rolls and cards, as you might have guessed at this point, this is an easier fight than Castor. Okay, so it's got 16. This could drop it to 15. That to 12, or no, to 13. And this will do 6.
Defense.
Okay. We might have this. Because it's going to be left with 7 HP after the Merlin goes. Which, hey, if I had used any of my slashes, it would have been 5 or lower. We would have lost. Well, not lost, but we would have been severely inconvenienced in needing to go through another 30 HP. Oh no, it's going to hit the Merlin, isn't it?
Defense.
I'm going to keep the Merlin alive. I don't want you getting a dice bonus. Oh, the Merlin's dying. Okay, so we need to use 4 of our points on the next round, I guess. Bringing a new Merlin in. Hopefully we roll a 6.
Change. Dice.
If we don't, we're probably going to end up not attacking with anything other than the Panarms. But hey, we rolled a 6. Even so, I think we're better off not attacking with anything but the Panarms. And I should not have put the Merlin there. Because we don't want that bringer to be able to hit both the Merlin and the Panarms. So yeah, I'm going to move the Merlin into this corner. We're just not attacking this round, but that's fine. Next round, we win as long as that Merlin is still alive and we roll a decent number. Bringer can't do anything. This is just Umbra wasting its AP. That's fine. We don't mind. I am amazed how well a Panarms just shuts down this boss if it doesn't have the ability to roll a 7. If it does, then we get drowned in 7 costs, but it doesn't.
Change. Dice.
So as long as I roll a good number here,
Set.
I think we win.
Action.
So we'll actually have Endu do the defense check, because that way it can potentially use defense cards against 2 things. And then this will do, what, 8 plus extra? We win, I think.
Defense.
If it doesn't defend against the Merlin, yeah, we win. We win. Excellent. And we didn't even have to see anything scary, which is good for gameplay, bad for viewing. Good job, Merlin. You did it with that one. You did it. We have destroyed the Great Shadow. And we got a B+ doing it. I'm actually kind of sad it didn't get to summon anything other than the Barons and the Bringer. But also, it made it a lot easier. Cool, we got our own Rocket Punch. Bringer's Rifle. I mean, hey, it's a 6 cost. So, Rocket Punch we've seen before. Hand Disruptor, High Cost Slayer. It's the mech gun version of a Merlin, I guess. Doesn't have SC Slayer, though. Nor does it have 4 AP, but plus 3 on top of the story character. Still not bad. It's a very good card. And the Seabringer's Rifle. I mean, that range is nice. HP is pretty good. Would have liked to see a little higher for a 6 cost, but 13 is still fine. AP is low, but TP is high. Hunters can't equip, so it's got to be Rangers or Forces. Bonus AP rise. Okay, so the AP gets higher if you summon it late. Action Disruptor. Hey, that is... If you've got 2 bonus dice, or a +2 rather, then this is gonna start wrecking shop. But until then, I mean, tech okay with +4 TP. This is very solid for tech decks. Usable right out of the box for them. But it costs 6, so you can only equip 2 more points worth of stuff. Makes it a little tougher, but a 6 cost for a tech deck is fine, because again, as I've said many times, techs are harder to defend against. But hey, we did it. And now there's credits. Well, hey. That is gonna do it. We went all the way through both stories. We saw the true final boss. Only once, but I can live with that. I don't feel like going all the way through one of these stories again just to see it again. We would get to see more cutscenes for people going into the fight. Like Crans and the Enolist and all that. But I'm not going to go through this game 5 more times just so that we can see all 6 of the cutscenes. We got what we got. That's enough for me. So, oh, we get to watch this gun just rust away into nothing, do we? But yeah, I'm glad I revisited this game. It's a lot more fun in multiplayer, which is a shame because the servers are gone and there's no third-party servers that have it fully functional. Like, and even if you're doing local multiplayer, even then you don't have the patch, or not the patch, but the adjustments that were in the online game. So there's a lot of stuff that you just can't do in this game anymore. But the story's worth seeing once. I still love the gameplay. I would love to see another game exactly like this one made at some point. Like, just... I really like this game. I love the Phantasy Star Online aesthetic. Like, the creature designs, they are not the greatest I've ever seen. By a long shot. But even just seeing them, it is pure nostalgia for me. So, like, yeah, I love the PSO creatures. The PSO weapons are neat, too. There's a lot about this game that I love. It was basically my happy place for a while. I'm not gonna lie, playing through both campaigns straight through without taking time to do anything, well, not much time to do much else in between, it did start getting old. Because, I mean, this game was designed to be a multiplayer thing. And when you're doing the single player parts of multiplayer things, it can get old. And this definitely did. But it was still fun. Even if we were doing a lot of the same stuff all the time, because I know how the AI is going to act. It definitely is a lot more fun facing human players, because you don't know what they're going to do at any given time. You don't know when they're going to use defense cards. It's a lot more interesting. If I could have shown you the online, I absolutely would have. I would still be playing it today if the servers were still up. But they're not. Hey look, Pioneer 2's landing. But yeah, that is gonna be it for PSO episode 3. I hope you enjoyed watching as much or more than I enjoyed playing. And I will see you in the next game.